What up? What up? What up? What's going on? What's going on? Good morning. Oh, I did have a 7.5. Miss Cheryl B. Is this you, Miss Cheryl B? Miss Cheryl, that's you? Miss Cheryl? Miss Cheryl, can you get on Facebook right now, Miss Cheryl? I don't know if you have. I don't know if you all. I mean, do you always put your winners on Facebook? Because if you don't put your winners on Facebook, you can delete them right now if you want to. I should have gave you my email, my Gmail. It's too many thieves and thugs. It's too many thugs on Facebook. Yeah, you can. I mean, that's if you want to, but you can take that. You can take those pictures down. Cause the whole thing, if I don't be showing my tickets at times, you get where I'm coming from. Miss Cheryl, I would be saying Miss Cheryl. Miss Cheryl, I'm for real. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. We just buried my boy. Y'all get where I'm coming from. At the funeral, I'll be a little down. Yeah, when I went on Facebook, and you kind of brought my frequency up. You brought my frequency up. You brought my frequency up. I love this. I love this. You brought my frequency up. I've been seeing this from Miss Cheryl for about 6 or 7 years. I said 7, about 5 or 6 years, y'all. If I had to pick the best student that I ever taught in my class, I had to say Miss Cheryl. It's not even about what you think you know, because a lot of people knew a lot of hookup, but they didn't use it. They didn't use it towards the lottery. Miss Cheryl been following me for 5 or 6 years, y'all. Out of anybody who been following me, I know she go play everything I mentioned. I know she go play. If I say play in Africa, she go play. I've been looking at this for years, y'all. When I have my groups, I'm like, damn, she the only one. I mean, it's other people hitting, but consistent. See, I look for consistent. I don't look for every blue moon. You get where I'm coming from? Like if you have a friend or a loved one, you don't love to be their friends for a week and then you stop and then no, it's not no off and on. I told y'all right now, I'm not gonna say that. Watch what you say, Wiz. Just shut the hell up. Thank you, Miss Cheryl. That's all. Thank you, Miss Cheryl. For real, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. This is what people supposed to be doing with their family. What you just did, that's what people supposed to be doing with their family. I told y'all, when y'all don't hit, all y'all doing is going against me. Y'all can't beat me, y'all. I'm telling that to y'all. Y'all can't beat me, y'all. That's why I say, because you know it's real. So you just don't follow. You don't believe in my work. You know my work is real. Look, I'm not here to fuss. After I go, I'm just going to keep it going. It's sad. I'm only going over 2 states, and we still can't get a hit in 2 states. That's sad, but it's not really sad. Just like if you work with somebody and somebody is lazy, he lazy. So ain't nothing you can change about that. So that lets me know with some of y'all, my friend, just like when I had to come on here and do this, I had to prove to y'all that I can call hits. Anybody, any group leader, we have to prove this to y'all. So it's the same way. None of y'all can prove this, my friend. Appreciate you, Miss Cheryl. Appreciate you. I promise you I do. This shit make me feel good. And like, look at the first number. This shit, and that's a straight hit. This make me feel good. Promise you it make me feel good. Stop saying y'all follow me and y'all not follow me. Please stop telling people in the world, I follow Deon Staley, that's my teacher. Nah. Like when I told people I'm a Staley. So when I go around people, I gotta show that my Staliness. I can't show that I don't have no discipline. Y'all showing that to me. Y'all don't really have discipline, y'all. What up, Ryan? Y'all really don't have discipline, y'all. I know Georgia showed out, didn't they? And I watched this, y'all. Before Georgia, did not go over 4 digits and told y'all, was that Georgia or was that Illinois? Because I thought we went over Georgia. I was like, man, here go an indicator right here. Here go an indicator right here. Tennessee, this is what we waiting on. It's got a virus on this phone. Mississippi. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I'm glad I did this. Ooh-wee. Ooh, with that fireball. Look at that with the fireball. Arc the Lomax. Ooh-wee, there go the right number. Ooh-wee, Staley. Ooh-wee. I know you got to make sure I had all your pictures. I got all your pictures. Look, whenever I go with Pattern Miss Cheryl, I don't even worry about you. I don't even worry about you. So, Miss Cheryl, I'm going to be honest. Like, people may say I'm mean, Miss Cheryl. No, it's the reason why I do all I do. Because the whole thing, you know, I'm from Michigan, Detroit, Michigan. Not saying like that, but I know how Michigans get down, y'all. So I know my own state. So when I was teaching this, Miss Cheryl, people wasn't really trying to learn this to play the lottery. They was trying to learn this because they thought when I had a group and I didn't want to no paid group, they was like, damn, if I start a paid group and I do this, I can get all this money. That's what they started doing. That's what they started doing, Miss Cheryl. Started learning this. Man, I'm finna start trying to help these other groups. I'm finna start a group. That's the bullshit. You was the smartest one when you said, I'm finna take heed to this. That's why I said we won that time and we lost that time. But if you look at your hookup, you got more wins. So a lot of them didn't follow me to try to hit the lottery. A lot of them followed me because they saw bigger, they thought it was a bigger picture. Oh, I get a group, not knowing you go win more money when you learn this on your own. Then I'm finna say that this how I know I'm finna keep it 100. Like when I gave certain people they group, I'm like, hold on, how such and such hit behind they patterns, but when I have a pattern, they not hitting my patterns, and they pattern is harder than mine. That's why I say either somebody was lying, y'all. I had people saying when they was in other people's group, thank you for this hit, I hit this hit, and then in my mind I'm like, hold on, I used to only give you 1 or 2 pairs, but this person just gave you 4 pairs, and you always hitting. Man, I used to see that, y'all. Like, hold on, something wrong with this picture, but I never said nothing, y'all. I still came on this mother scruncher and still teach. I used to look at a lot of bullshit, y'all, but I still allowed them to be my friends. I'm keeping it real with y'all. So the way I act, I'm gonna continue this shit. Man, I don't trust nobody, my friends. You could be my friend one minute, and then you could be playing that weak ass role like Son was doing. Are y'all with me? I'm really seasoned, y'all. So it's a lot of shit I was seeing like, hold on, that don't even make sense. I was a teacher and my pattern is easier than that pattern. So how is you hitting with that pattern? Something not adding up, y'all. But I never said anything, y'all. I still came and I still loved everybody all the same. I never looked at them different. Something was wrong with that picture. Like, hold on, I'm giving them this and I'm laying it down and they never hit mines. But when this person got a group and they putting up 99 pairs and you hit they pairs, that's why I knew something was wrong with the game, y'all. I was like, D-Wiz, they playing with you, bro. Look at this. 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 I'm going to continue to do what I do. Be how I be. If y'all think I'm mean and rough, I'm going to continue being mean and rough. I don't trust nobody, my friends. So you got to prove to me. Thank you, Miss Cheryl. Thank you, Miss Cheryl. And they got this. Wow. They got a 1-3 pair, but I don't have the 8. Wow. They kept that whole number. Wow. They kept the whole number. My work's still flawless. Georgia even got that 138 last night. That's nasty. Yeah, that's nasty work. That's nasty work. And now we waiting on the 14 pair. Look at that 14. That's nasty work. 9215. 9215. 9215. 9215. A lot of y'all talk about it. Y'all talk, I'm going to play it. I'm going to play it. We only went over 2 states. Y'all scared of money. See, I don't believe that y'all scared of money. I know y'all scared of money. I know y'all, and look, y'all, Miss Irvin, not to talk about nobody, y'all. People's in my inbox like, I'm waiting on this 149. I picked that number. That'd be some bullshit. It's too many excuses on him. When them numbers hit, y'all be quiet as hell. Please check your board, Miss Davis, if you played this. Please check it, man. I hope you hit that. Yes, it came out. Please tell me you hit that in Georgia. Please tell me you played that in Georgia, Miss Davis. Man, I hope you hit that in Georgia. Please tell me you hit this in Georgia. When you have one person that hit in Georgia, please tell me you hit in Georgia. Oh, I hope you hit in Georgia. Wow, they got that repeat. Wow, Connecticut. Mississippi. Wisconsin hit that 15. I knew it. There go right there. That hit. He's in that 15 pair, Wisconsin. 715. Shit too easy. Shit too easy. Wisconsin. I mean, West Virginia. West Virginia. They need an 82 pair. In Ohio. 577-159. New Jersey. 4-8 pair. Mississippi. Okay, double sevens. Missouri, come on, phone. Missouri. Okay, double five, but I don't like this. Yeah, I don't like these. I'm gonna research that. Michigan. 4-6. I got a 2-9-4. Okay. Illinois. I did a 4 digit for Illinois. Illinois wait on that 4 digit 215. We looking for that 215X 4 digit. In Florida, we looking for a 1-4 pair. A 1-4 Florida. So this all I had. The VA. Damn, so all these jokers hit except VA. Hold on. The VA new. Damn, I'm like, I gotta start cutting. I gotta cut hair early today. She said, I know what you, but you hit it in Georgia. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Now, I ain't ain't even lie, y'all. Look, look, not to talk about no one, y'all, but if I had a class and my class hit in Georgia, I can get a whole nother 4-digit. But why would I kind of do that? We can't even get the first one. That's why I say I can make this shit fun. I can make this boring. It's like levels to this. I'm still on the same level giving y'all numbers. Y'all get one come, not the whole y'all. I'm so good. Once I hit one number, I can get some more numbers from that. But why would I waste my time? We can't even get this. And I don't even play 4-digit. Are y'all with me? Yup, just what you have to do, Miss Davis. Now watch this. I'm gonna tell you another secret. Watch this, Miss Davis. Like when you hit that number, you watch this. You played some other numbers besides the Georgia numbers, right? Watch this. This go help you out. Watch this. Tell me the truth. I'm gonna tell you the truth. And don't say how much you played, but when you won that money, you still have more bets in than you. Watch this. It's nothing mean and nothing bad. You say, yeah, it was 2951. Yes. No, what I'm saying is this. Like when you hit on that number, did you have other bets in? Did you play other numbers? It's not no tricky question either. You don't have to be nervous or nothing like that. Not putting you on front. It's gonna help you out. You said yes. Okay, I don't know if you were saying you want to win some more money because you want to invest in that money, but watch this. See, I had so much discipline. You remember what I gave Georgia? I gave Georgia the 4-digit and the 3-digit. If I played the lottery when I first started, you remember I was explaining the bingo cards? Like when you go play bingo, they give you one bingo card. Now, when you good and your money long enough, you can afford to play 4 bingo cards. That's the same with the lottery. I was so disciplined. When I broke a number down in the pair, that's all I saw. I didn't worry about no other numbers. I didn't break down no other. I just focused on that number. Either I'm going to win in 3 days or I'm going to lose. So I've been in a lot of fights that way. I had to train myself. That's why I'm real disciplined, y'all. I can ride one number, but I never rolled one number for a long time. I know when to throw that shit away, but y'all see how my discipline, like if I was from Georgia and I was on betting these sports, I would have killed the game, y'all. Cause I don't need to see no other numbers. I'm going to invest my money on this one pattern. Do y'all get where I'm coming from? Right. I'm telling you how to win more money. You got to invest. It's up to you to win more money. Think about this. You tell me you go to work every day. You see how you be on time driving those school buses? That's how you got to be with the lottery. You can't play like y'all can't. I told y'all the lottery is a little hard. You got to invest in one number, one pattern. Look, I've been teaching this for years, y'all. Everything I'm telling y'all is a proven fact. I'm showing y'all how to play the lottery. I'm showing y'all how to research, and I'm showing y'all how to bet. These Negroes out here not teaching y'all this. Think about this. When your kids get a job, don't y'all got to teach their ass how to manage their money? Oh my goodness, D-Wiz. Oh my goodness. See, I'm not going to even lie, y'all. I'm not saying I'm above y'all. No, I would never say that. But my frequency is real high, y'all. My frequency is real high, y'all. I promise y'all, my frequency feel like I'm real high. It's like certain things I can't say because y'all not going to really get it, my friends. You know how y'all be with somebody who use those big words? Y'all be like, what the hell? That's how it is when I come on here, y'all. And I'm not telling y'all I'm way above y'all. But it's like certain things I can't do because there's levels to this, y'all. I can't have a conversation with a baby like I can have a conversation with y'all. Y'all get where I'm coming from. It's the same with this, y'all. It's the same with this, y'all. See, I'm going to stand on everything I talk about. If y'all be thinking I'm mean, be it. I'm far from mean. When I study my craft, I take this shit serious. I don't play. I take this shit serious, my friend. When it comes to me playing the drums like that, I take that shit serious. When I cut hair, I take that shit serious. When I do t-shirts, I take that shit serious. So when I do the lottery, I take that shit serious. Why? Because the person behind his name is Deon Staley, and I'm representing my grandfather. I'm representing the Staley family. My name is out here. See, we look at life different, y'all. We look at life different. See, everybody on my page should have hit this. Everybody, y'all, who have bet any sports. It's to the point that if I had a friend that's in Georgia, I'm going to play that shit for me and my friend. See, y'all not seasoned like that. Y'all not seasoned like that. I'm keeping it 100. Y'all discipline is bad. And I'm not gonna say why y'all not hitting. It's no excuse. It's no excuse, y'all. When y'all, it's not. That's what I'm saying. Y'all can say that to them lottery phenom and Arthur Lomax. Ain't no excuses this way. Cause I don't make no excuses when I come and do this shit. I can do this shit when I'm tired. And it's times I did this when I was tired and depressed. And I know we had to bury my boy. Y'all didn't know this. Y'all get where I'm coming from? See, I look at all this type of shit, my friend. Yeah, they texting it. What it is, they following too many people and they around the wrong crowd. I'm going to leave it at that. Following too many people in the wrong crowd. Man, I be in my own space. When I learned this shit, I was in my own space. I had to cut everything off. Women, I had to cut that shit off because it was a goal I was trying to reach. And look what happened. And I'm going to tell all y'all, whoever got sons and daughters, if you got sons, don't have no girlfriend. Go to college and go for 4 years without messing with no woman. And watch how much frequency your ass go grow. I ain't saying a woman to mess with, don't even have no girlfriend. Or females don't have no boyfriend. That's why when you talk to a guy that's locked up, they have a lot of knowledge. Most of them, my friends. Because they don't have nothing but time to research. Too much going on in y'all lives, my friends. There's no excuses, y'all. It's no excuses, my friend. Right now, if my teacher is put on hookup, hey man, it's gonna be a tornado, and next week and such and such. I'm a research, but all I'm gonna do is pack my bag. You know, when we tell you why? Because I know my teacher shit is real. I know my teacher information is real. If he say, man, Michigan go get such and such, I'm not gonna even research it. I'm gonna be packing my bag and I'm gonna get on, because I know my teacher work is real. Y'all be saying, no, my friend. See, it's cool for my three drummers to say, yeah, Deon taught me, because they play for different churches. No, if you don't play for no church and don't be telling people I taught you. Don't put no bad rep on my name. Most of y'all be talking about my teacher is such and such. Y'all don't follow no D-Wiz. A lot of people be saying that shit. Don't put my name out there, co-signing. No. You gotta prove that shit. That's my main thing, y'all. You have to prove it to me. All that talking about it. No, you gotta prove that shit. Like right now, I know none of y'all don't really be hitting. You got to prove that shit to me, my friends. Y'all don't be hitting like that. I know how most of y'all get down. Y'all be playing at the lottery. And in real talk, y'all have a gambling problem. That's what it is. Y'all like to gamble. See, I want to see shit like this. Thank you, Miss Cheryl. This is what I like to see. This what she used to do back in the day in the groups. See, we don't talk about it. We have to be about it. We have to be about it, y'all. It's too easy. I could have had another 4-digit. It's not fun. I can't play games with y'all. And then y'all got to know, when I was doing 3-digit, all y'all was playing 4 digits. So as soon as I started doing 4 digits, y'all can't even hit the 4-digit. Something wrong with that picture. But it's not nothing wrong with the picture. I know with the picture, I see the paint already. I'm not going to say too much. People think I talk about them. But I already see the paint on this picture. So let me move on. So y'all already know what I'm here for. I'm a YouTuber. So right now when I go to these states, man, I don't care if y'all really hit it or don't hit. I just made that speech. I don't even care if y'all hit it now. All I'm about to do is milk YouTube. Come on this mother scrunch and do my job. I don't even care if y'all hit it or don't hit. I'm going to be honest with y'all. Cause I'm not gonna even lie, y'all. What I'm doing right now, y'all, and I ain't even trying to make no money. I'm killing the game with YouTube. It's to the point I'm getting more money on my workout videos. That's why I say it's all about, and people talk about the algorithm. Man, I know how to, and then I was going live at 9 o'clock. I look at my numbers, y'all. I be looking at I start doing shorts. My shorts be hitting 1,000. I know that's not a lot, but I just look at these shorts. They start hitting 1,000. I start seeing a lot of people coming up my video. My pay is different. You get where I'm coming from? My regular videos, my exercise videos was getting 1,000 views. Look at this. This 54. I got 1,000. You get where I'm coming from? It's consistent, y'all. I must be doing something right, and it's the times I'm going on there and how I'm going on there, my friends. First, when I was doing exercise video, I was getting like $6 or $7 for a video. I'm killing the game now, y'all.
Excuse me, boss. You have a text message.
Are y'all with me? Not even trying.
Excuse me, boss. You have a text message.
No, that's what we about to look at, Illinois. We can't show all the good. Georgia waiting on this 4-9. Told you it's levels to this, y'all. That's what I'm saying. It's like when we had friends come over here, grandma and granny already can tell what kids was hard-headed and what kids had respect and who was bad when they used to come play basketball. My grandma would be like, man, I know that boy such and such. And I'm like, damn, as we got older, we like, man, how grandma and granny and them know? They can see a child when they're young. Y'all get where I'm coming from? It's the same with y'all with this lottery. I can see shit, y'all. I don't have to know y'all. Appreciate you, Mr. Davis and Miss Cheryl. This ain't hit. This took too long. This ain't hit. Well, we got that third number. This ain't hit yet. Illinois. Everything else hit. So Georgia waiting on the 149. Hey, y'all, hey, what's today's date? Why I always ask y'all that? That's crazy. So it have to be the 6th or the 7th, right? Oh, today is 6625. 6625. You said, hold on, teacher, go back. No, we got this list already. Hey, look, y'all. Look, I'm not fussing at y'all. Can I talk to y'all for a minute? Real talk. Can I talk to y'all for a minute, y'all? Real talk. Miss Titus, I know I done talked to y'all about church. I know I done talked to y'all about heaven and hell. Y'all see, look, just keep it real with me, y'all. Y'all see how I'm doing this lottery? That's how life is, y'all. The same way how I be predicting the numbers, I be predicting shit what's gonna happen in the world. But when it happen, people be the same way how y'all looking at me with the lottery. That's why I don't conversate with too many people about worldly things that's gonna happen. Cause y'all just gonna have to see it for y'all stuff, and that's a sad thing because it can be for the good or it can be for the bad. Y'all get one, cause I just can't remember this all. Like when I go to a funeral, I always hear when people talk about spirits and all that, I always hear my grandma voice say, the Lord already got wrote down how we was gonna be born, how we gonna leave this earth. I remember sitting on the back porch, she was like, he already know how you gonna die. The doctors can't tell you when you gonna die, I can't tell you, your mama can't tell you. Jesus yourself, he got everything in the book on a piece of paper. I can just remember this. And she said, he know how you going to die and when you go die. So all I just been thinking about as I got older, that little girl got raped. Or this little kid got shot by a drive-by because it was a drug house next door. So I always be saying, damn, grandma told me he already had it written down. So you tell me when that little girl got shot at Blase, he had that written down. We can't play two sides. Y'all get where I'm coming from? So a lot of shit as I got older, I'm looking like a lot of shit don't make sense in the world. That's why I can't talk to y'all like I want to, because it's like me talking to y'all about the lottery. I can put this in y'all face and then it come out, y'all still be like, what the hell? That's how it is in life, y'all. It's a lot of traps. But that's been installed in my brain forever, y'all. I can remember this conversation on the back porch. He know how you gonna be born. He knows such and such. And then she said, you remember when you broke your arm? He already knew you was gonna break your arm on your birthday that day. This what she's saying, y'all. So all I'm telling y'all, little girls or whoever got killed. So you saying the creator said, we're gonna let such and such. That's not bad to y'all. Y'all don't think that way. Because most of y'all don't really care about that. No, this is my life on the line. Everybody's life is on the line. Y'all should really know the truth. We have to wake up, y'all. We have to wake up, y'all. And look, when y'all be saying it's a gift, it's not a gift to survive, y'all. It's not a gift to survive. We just got to wake up. Everybody be saying, Deon, you have a gift. No, I don't have a gift. Y'all can learn the same shit I learned. Y'all get where I'm coming from? It's not a gift, y'all. This common sense, y'all. This is not a gift. This is common sense. This is not a gift, y'all. This is common sense. A gift and really cutting hair. When people say, man, you got a gift. No. Me and my cousin had to learn how to cut hair. We was fucking up heads in the hood at first, giving Negroes Timmys. But when you keep practicing and, oh my fucking goodness, when you keep practicing and going over and going over and going, oh my freaking goodness, going over something, you can't get nothing but better, my friends. So we switch all these words up, y'all. A lot of these words don't mean what y'all think they mean, but y'all just took it and ran with it. I don't believe in none of that, the spiritual or none of that gift. No, it's common sense. I took heed. See, some people you can take heed to this shit or you don't have to take heed to it. That's the bottom line. But I told y'all this. I'm writing my chapter, my friends. I'm running this race. This is my temple. Just like when y'all got a household, if y'all pay y'all bills every month, y'all can stay in that house forever. If your ass slack up, what's gonna happen? They go kick your ass out. That's what it is with death. If your ass slack up, you gone. See, ain't no slacking up over here. When people talk, I'm gonna see you on the other side. What you mean, what other side? What other side? I know she was telling you the truth. I promise you she was telling. But we were so young, we couldn't take heed to that. That's how, because y'all notice most guys we get wise when we turn 25, 26, or 30. Not even 30. Sometimes we get to about 40 years old. That's how we was programmed. That's how we was programmed. I'm keeping it real with y'all, my friends. Man, I don't say a whole bunch to y'all, my friends. Told you I'm a strong individual. I still come on and talk about this number when I know such and such and such and such. I'm strong, y'all. I can get through anything, my friends. I promise y'all. I can get through anything, my friends. I promise y'all. And y'all can do the same thing. Mind over matters, my friends. Man, I shut my life down. All that going out at night creeping, all that sexing on women, I changed my whole life. And look at my outcome. See, a lot of people can't do that shit. A lot of people can't do what I did, my friend. You can't sacrifice and just get rid of a whole bunch of shit. Food, sex, the money. A lot of people can't do this, my friend. I had that discipline, y'all. I can do all things. And I'm not saying no other scripture with it. I can do all things. Just like I told y'all, when I wanted to get up early, I went to sleep and woke up at 4:30. I set that shit up. I'm keeping it real with y'all. When I need something, I'm going to make it happen. Like when my grass high, I'm going to go cut my grass. I ain't going to wait on nobody. So anything in life, I do it, y'all. I don't wait on nobody. I don't ask for nobody to do shit. I do all this, my friend. We all know if you got a household, you have to pay bills every month. You have to. So what some of y'all do? Y'all work, don't y'all? To try to pay them bills, don't y'all? I know. Let me check the board. I look at life totally different from y'all. I don't live like how y'all live. And I have no worries. How can a broke Negro be passing out money and I'm broke as hell? But I show love to a lot of folks. That don't even mix. But that's flawless shit. People talk about the good. I've been doing good my whole life. Until I had to step out and do some other stuff. All that good shit, that shit fake. All that shit fake as hell. (227) 270. Good morning, y'all. Good morning. No, I appreciate y'all. I'ma always say that. I appreciate y'all for stopping by. Shit, we needed this in Georgia. I mean, we need this in Illinois. This was in Delaware. We need this in Illinois. I'm gonna go buy me some notebooks today. Three, four. Illinois got 134. And who was that else? Somebody else. Georgia got what? Oh, 138. Two, 6, 7. I got a pattern. Who from Louisiana? Who from Louisiana? I gotta put y'all on a free playlist. Indiana. No, who I just say? Louisiana. Y'all had 172. 172 go bring, look at this. That's the first page. 172. Let me see, they got a 2. This 172 brought a 254. This 172 brought a 256 and a 254. This 172 brought a 257. Y'all see that? So watch this, y'all. What can a 17 bring? What can a 17 pair bring? I'm gonna just say, what does a 17 bring, y'all? Look at that, Clifford. Watch this, y'all. Don't I have all the notes? Y'all get where I'm coming from? I'm proving this to y'all. Look what I'm doing, y'all. All I'm doing is, I'm from Louisiana now. I went to Deon Staley class 2 weeks ago. And he showed us the pattern with, y'all see how I'm so flawless? Because I know what my notes are? Y'all just don't have no clue what I be going through, but not going through how my brain be racing and how I can remember a whole bunch of shit. And I smoke a lot of marijuana, y'all. I smoke a lot of marijuana, my friends. And people say weed is bad, it'll fry your brain. That's not with me, y'all. I live a different life. Did anybody see my workout yesterday? When I be working out, y'all, when people talk about practice breathing, I don't really breathe the way they breathe. But I still could have went, my friend. I don't really take that long of a break when I work out, y'all. Y'all get where I'm coming from? You know why, y'all? It's at mind over matter, y'all. A lot of shit they be telling, man, that shit be fake, y'all. Most of it, y'all. I promise y'all. My energy, y'all. Once I get my second win, it's a wrap. I was a point guard. Most teams I played with, I had to stand the whole game, y'all. Either the other team used to put some type of traps. You get my I had to dribble through the whole team. I had crazy ass handles, y'all. When I say I was quick, I was speedy. I stayed on the court. So far as me working out, when they say practice breathing, mind over matters, y'all. I promise y'all. Yes, it can bring a 17 as well too. I mean, a 17 can bring a 9-8 pair. You do what's comfortable for you, what your body tell you to do. I listen to my body, y'all. I'm not swimming. That breathing is good for when you swimming. MD. I could put MD right here. MD need a 4-8 pair. I'm not going to even ask y'all. Matter of fact, nope, I ain't going to ask y'all the question. Anybody know what a 102 can bring? Do anybody remember this type of pattern? When you see a 102, what up, Bob? What one number can bring? Y'all see this 102? If y'all don't know, it's cool, because it's a tricky pattern, but it's not really tricky. But it's tricky because it could represent so many different ones. But do y'all know one key number? Watch this. Do y'all remember this? Let me see if y'all, that's why I say y'all, I'm not gonna be mad if y'all get it wrong, because it was a tricky question, y'all. That number can represent so many numbers, because all the numbers y'all said was right. But not what I'm looking for. Do y'all remember this setup? If y'all don't know, it's cool, my friends. No fussing videos. Y'all remember this? Watch y'all say, oh. Y'all see why the lottery can be tricky at times? Where you don't know which, I'm just talking to y'all shoot, because I know, but y'all see how it can be tricky on y'all end? Like, damn, that number can bring so many numbers, I don't know which one. Y'all remember I told y'all 5 going to 10 2 times, 2 going to 10 5 times. Yes, I taught y'all 10. Y'all see how the lottery can be tricky, y'all? Do y'all see why I do this? I'd rather take doing this instead of, damn, which one they gonna bring? If they gonna say 10, take away 2 is 8. If they gonna say 2 plus 1 is a 3. Or if they gonna say 2 going to, come on, y'all. I should have had a bunch of love, y'all. I'm explaining the lottery to y'all. That's why when y'all be seeing people say, play this not helping y'all. It's too much going on. This look just like this. Ain't no damn difference. Ain't no difference. Ain't no difference, y'all. This still ugly when we got 1 pair, but we on the right track. This still ugly when we have 1 pair. So imagine people who giving y'all 3 or 4 pairs. It's levels to this. Y'all don't see this, y'all. Y'all don't see it. But that's why I do this. That's why I do this, y'all. So much going on. And then when I'm looking at Michigan, I had to check the forecast just to see what's going on. Y'all get the lottery. So I'm kind of discombobulated. I'm going to the store to get my notebooks. So when I pull the 2 states, because I don't want to have notes in this book and notes in that book. Too much going on. What about Cali? You said, what about Cali? Michigan got this same number. I don't ever talk about this. Hell yeah, we talked about that country boy. Hell yeah. Y'all, Georgia got that 5-9-2 and that 3-1 pair. Yeah, we just went over that. But I don't ever brag about this.
Excuse me, boss. You have a text message.
This flawless. This happen every month. This gonna come to y'all state every month. Hey y'all. Hey y'all, can Tri-State get triples? Hold on. Is Tri-State showing triples? Tri-State, hold on, they got too many damn triple triggers right here going on. It's too many damn trigger numbers going on. Hell no, it's too many trigger numbers going on. Somebody about to get some triples, y'all. And I told y'all what triples was good. Triple threes and triple sevens. Triple threes out here floating. Look at that 5-2 pair. Whenever y'all see that, well, I ain't gonna say whenever, but uh-oh, New Jersey. Y'all on the list again, New Jersey. New Jersey, y'all got 170. A 170 can bring a 2-5. Oh, I ain't even go back to see if y'all got a 2-5. Damn, I ain't go check that state. Oh, y'all can get a 2-5 New Jersey. So it's like PA, Wisconsin, Louisiana, and New Jersey. Y'all got the same numbers. See, y'all see how these two states on the same track? Like a lot of y'all be saying, man, South Carolina, Florida, Michigan, follow Michigan. No, not every time. It might follow them for that 1 to 2 days. Like right now, you got PA, you got Wisconsin, Louisiana, and New Jersey. They on the same tip. Because that's a 1-7 pair straight like that. Same family. Damn, New York. I need another notebook. Because I don't want to have to put this on another page, and that's what it's looking like. I don't like that. So New York need a 1-5 pair. Damn. How I know y'all didn't get this 1-5. Look at this. Look at that 145. So I ain't gonna get this to New York. One, two, three. It bought this right here. So that 1-5 bought that 904. This 1-5. Cause watch this. Look at this, y'all. Look at this. Don't this look familiar? We see 145. So 145 is 904. We already talked about that chart I created. Because a 9 and a 4 go flip to a 5. A 9 and a 4 can flip to a 5. And with that 5, either that 9 go carry over with that 5 or that 4 go carry over. And what happened? Y'all get where I'm coming from? What up, Godfrey? What up, bro? Three nine 197. Five 77 159. I don't have enough for that. Oh no, I appreciate you. Excuse me, y'all. You must have hit that number. Hit that number. 132, 858, 132. What up, Maurice? Good morning, y'all. 572, 951. I'm waiting on the 8-9. Today is the 6th. 624-087. Yep, I appreciate you. 022. One 613. 149. We need Georgia. We need Georgia for this. This Georgia number. So watch this, y'all. Y'all know why I love this, y'all. Guess what, y'all? I'm about to expose myself. So what? Look at this. Hold on, let me finish checking this board. Hey, y'all, can I say I'm nasty with these numbers? Well, that's being disrespectful. Well, that's being arrogant. Oh, Wisconsin got something else, too? So, Wisconsin. Hold on, this is wrong. Oh, no, it's not. Okay, I did Wisconsin right here. No, I didn't. Hold on, Wisconsin got this again. Or did I write it backwards? Because it doesn't matter. I wrote it backwards. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah, it was so crazy. This how I know Wisconsin go get it. This how I know Wisconsin. No, this West Virginia. I messed up. Damn. This West Virginia. I messed up. Damn, Damn, I need some paper. I'm gonna go in the back, y'all. I don't need no paper. I don't want to separate them. Wisconsin had 917. 11 take away 9 equals 2. 17. So Wisconsin need a 2-8 as well. Here go a 2-8. Here go an indicator. A sum can turn into a pair. What y'all think a 7 and a 1 is? This is an 8-2 pair. That's nasty. And watch this. Look at this 8-2 pair. 10 take away 8 is 2. 2-8 pair. 2-0 pair. 2-1 pair. You see how I'm looking at the board? I know y'all. Hold on, look at Tony. Look at Tony comment, y'all. Look at Tony. Look at the last comment on my page. Oh, that just brought my frequency. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Tony Gable. Oh my goodness. That just made me feel good because you feel good. If your frequency high, that means my frequency gonna be high. If a person frequency down and I'm around, that means it can rub off me to bring mine down. Said it feel good to have multiple hits. It feel good to have multiple hits. It feels good to have multiple hits. Tony, I can get all y'all a secret. Watch this, y'all. Watch this. I can give all y'all a secret. Everybody who hit right now, if you don't have the right answer, This where the discipline come along. Don't spend more money today, y'all. Do this for me. Just play $10 a day, $10 worth. See if you can sacrifice. See, some of us win that money, and then we'll give it right back. We start seeing a bunch of numbers, start playing it. Nah, test yourself out. Test yourself out. See, y'all can lie to me all y'all want. Keep it real. Test yourself out. Try to research or whatever, and don't play. See, the whole thing, you got to take that money. You have to invest. Are y'all with me? This is where it get tricky at. Because once you hit, you start seeing a lot of numbers. Like some of y'all be hitting, then y'all doing y'all rundowns that night before. Y'all normally play $10. That list bought $30. Don't do that. That's what's up, man. Congratulations, Ty. All the hitters. Congratulations to everybody who hit. Congratulations to everybody who hit. Congratulations to everybody who hit. Are y'all with me? Congratulations, y'all. How many states did I go over? Hold on, bro. Let me see something. Oh. I'm sorry. Okay. I was about to do something, y'all. Happy birthday, James. Y'all, James just turned 48. Oh, we the same age. That's what's up, James. Happy birthday, bro. Miss Carol said, happy birthday, James. Happy birthday, James. I can see Miss Carol giving you a whole fish. Miss Carol be eating them. Miss Carol them eat the whole fish. Miss Carol, can I? No, somebody. It's people here that eat the fish, the eyes too. The egg. I don't know about the eyes. Do anybody from Michigan, do y'all eat the eyes with the fish? Because we normally cut their head off. Anybody from Michigan, y'all? Or not even from Michigan. Anybody from the South? When y'all eat the fish, do y'all eat the fish with the head on? Hey, Miss Carol, send me a fish. Send me a fish, Miss Carol. Miss Carol, send me a picture of a fish right quick. Miss Carol, send me a picture how y'all country eat the fish. That's why I learned so much about not different countries, but how they eat and how we eat. That's why I say they give us poison over here, y'all. She said South, she do head on, and then she said Dad do the head off. Right. Is Miss Carol still on here? The entire fish from the Mexican restaurant. Right. I only get the fillet. When my grandpa used to go fishing, we'd cut the head off. Do they have the tail? They had the tail, but we don't eat the tails. Me neither, Miss Helen. I used to eat the fish with the bone. What's up? What's up, DBP? What up, bro? Much love, bro. You always come by and show love, bro. That's why I say, yeah, look, man, it's a lot of real YouTubers on here that not just follow me, like I could be in somebody else's platform, they still on Miss Helen. It's a lot of calisthenics guys like you, Miss Helen. Like when somebody hit, Miss Helen go always congratulate everybody, whoever hit. If somebody say good morning, Miss Helen name be the first one telling people good morning. When somebody hit, she always saying congratulations. It's some guys that be supporting a lot of calisthenics guys. Calisthenics. No, that's what's up. See, I would just look. The whole thing is this. Look, DBP. The whole thing when you say you stay 1,000. I was just telling my people this. You don't talk about it. You be about it. That's what I was talking about. You show it. I was just mainly telling my group about. It's a difference between knowing it and being about it. But knowing and being about it in the same category. Because if you know it, you got to be about it. And that's what I was just mainly saying. Look, y'all. What Georgia got last night? Georgia, so we was waiting on the 1-3 pair, right? Look, y'all. I don't want to talk too much trash, y'all. I really don't want to talk a lot of trash. So what did Georgia get? Where y'all at? What Georgia get? What Georgia get? I know what they got. They got 138. Okay, yeah, they had 138. Hey y'all, we about to stop this class. I was about to do something else, but my frequency telling me to do something else. I was about to do something else, but my frequency telling me to do something else. And I'm going to follow what my frequency telling me to do. I'm going to follow my frequency, y'all. Look how many people on my live, y'all. Y'all remember when I used to do this? And then back then, I had like 100 and 200 people on my live. Y'all remember that? And then I got kind of nervous, and then I kind of slowed up. It's about to start back again. Y'all know why? Because my name being floating out here again. That's why I say I'm gonna have some new students every day or something. Some go come, some go leave, some go come, some go leave. But them real ones that know what they know go stay forever though. I know Miss Cheryl. I didn't know people eat the head until I met Miss Carol. I was like, yeah, we chopping it. Yeah, they eat the eyes too. Like, no, we throw that away. Look, y'all. Look at this. Y'all see my chart? Y'all see that number? Didn't Georgia get this? Didn't Georgia get 138? So look at this 13 family. See, this is a 12 family. This is a family. Once you see one of these, matter of fact, we go research this after I finish, watch. And I already went over this with y'all about, I don't even want to say. So y'all see what's the 13 family, y'all? Me neither. I don't eat no head or the tail. Me neither. Hell yeah, Gary. Look at that, y'all. Look at all these people coming in saying they hit. That's what I'm talking about. See, my whole page supposed to be in flutter with people saying, I hit in New York. I hit in Georgia. Because we only went over 2 states. That's why my mind telling me to do this, y'all. Look at this, y'all. What can the 13 bring? What can the 13 bring, y'all? Talk to me, y'all. There you go, James. So watch this, y'all. What we waiting on? What we waiting on? What pair we waiting on? They don't look like the same number. 1 plus 3 equals 4. 1 plus 8 equals 9. Now y'all better stop playing with my work. And I used to cheat in math. That's so crazy how I'm looking at my life, how I was a cheater in school in math. But I'm here teaching math. Frequency is powerful, y'all. I tell y'all the story every time I'm cheating off my void paper math, but look at me teaching math. Everybody, y'all, I'm not gonna do no more state until we gotta see what's gonna happen right here. We're not going over nobody else's state until we see what happened with this number right here. All y'all on betting sports, y'all put this number in. Because we did the homework. I don't see no other states. I'm going to teach y'all discipline. I'm going to teach y'all how when you got to sit your ass down, you got to sit your ass down. So that's what we go do. We go sit our ass down. I ain't cussing at y'all, but we go sit our ass down in Georgia. That's what we go do. We all go sit our ass down in Georgia. Y'all get where I'm coming from? I told y'all I'm the pilot. I'm flying this plane. So the whole thing is I can't let y'all ass touch the ground. So y'all slip on the last one. I'm not gonna let y'all slip on this shit right here. I'm not cussing at y'all, my friends. I'm not cussing at y'all. But I'm running this pilot, my friends. So I know what's best for y'all. So right now we only see one state until we pull the cut from y'all state, my friends. It's called discipline. I'm about to teach y'all discipline. If y'all don't have betting sports, just wait till we get to your state. Don't go out there trying to get betting sports. But this how we got to do it, my friends. It is more. That's why I'm telling you to the studio, Brown. Look, bro, look to me. So I didn't teach y'all that. I didn't teach y'all how they can go different ways. That's why I try to teach you this. You talked about this last week, Studio Brown. You remember when you was trying to break another number and I was like, bro, it's so many ways you can go with that one number. That's why I teach y'all how to do this. So your mind don't be everywhere. No, you right. I do a pattern with that. I know they go bring a 5. Hell yeah, I know that's gonna happen. You see how when I break a number, I can get 3 different stories. Like when I break a number down, I can get 3 different patterns. Look what I'm doing with this number. So yes, that answers your question, my friends. You get where I'm coming from? No, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Look at this. And look at that. So many ways. That's the whole thing with the lottery. We have to figure out to see which one they're going to do. You get where I'm coming from? Look at this. That's out cold, ain't it? A sum can turn into a pair. That's nasty, ain't it? So look at this. Look how many patterns I'm doing. That's why y'all should give your boy some credit. How I be going to y'all state breaking these numbers down and giving y'all state the correct number. That's why I get a lot of credit. I should get a lot of credit, y'all. You see how tricky this look? For me to go in y'all states and break it down just to get the right pair? That shows a lot about me, y'all. That shows a lot about me. How y'all be saying this tricky, then I be doing it? Look at this. So, again, Miss Helen, the reason why I be saying your name, you know why, because you follow all of us. You got love for all of us. That's why I was saying, Miss Helen, like when like in Michigan, get this, I can't just always say 6 plus 2 is 8 and say 6, 8. I mean, well, yeah, 2, 8 or 8, 8. A lot of them follow me, Miss Helen. This is what they do. And then they post this up for y'all. That's not how you do it because they not gonna bring that every time. It's so many plays they can do on one number. That's why I say, Miss Helen, a lot of them didn't really follow me to want to hit the lottery. They follow me to really do what they doing now. I promise you that. Come on, I was a hustler, y'all. I know the game. I know how people get down. Man, like a lot of when they had their groups, I was like, why they not teaching what I'm teaching them to their people? This is how they start learning, winning off me by following me. So why they not teaching none of my material? A lot of them was switching and then they start charging. I knew what was going on. They wasn't doing it to try to really learn it to eat for themselves. They thinking when they got groups, they getting money every month, but no. This is not, then when I start talking like this, they get mad and think I'm hating. I've been teaching against this. I've been teaching against group leaders who charge. So if I'm talking about group leaders who charge and you charging, I'm two-faced it then. How can I talk about them and then just let you just be that? No, when I started off, I said we don't charge. Because we don't know which way y'all don't really know which way they can go. It's so many ways they can use this one number. That's why the lottery is tricky on y'all end. I told y'all that. That's why we do this, my friends. That's why I do a rundown. None of them was doing that. I was teaching them the lottery system, y'all. You supposed to follow me to the T. They was doing their own little hookup. Then when the number don't hit, they don't know why. They don't know why. So I'm going to always defend my shit and my name. I was letting a lot of shit ride for years, y'all. I've been letting this shit ride for years. Not saying nothing, but still supporting. Knowing that shit is wrong. We can't charge for this the simple fact. We can't charge. At times, I don't know which way they go. Yeah, that's what they gonna say that. I guarantee most of them follow my page. I guarantee y'all that. I'm telling y'all I know that for a fact. I know my work is flawless. Some of these people watch my video and try to tweak it out a little bit. It's common sense, y'all. They don't know the system, y'all. I can call all of them out. They don't know the system. They can't run too long. They can't run. The system is calling for this. They calling for this. So look at this. Look what's going on. There's so many ways they can go. That's why I'd rather do this. What does the 1-3 bring? What does the 1-7 bring? What does the 1-7 bring? And I'm writing my notes down. They go tell me they go a 4-6 pair. Damn, they got a 4-6 pair right there. Then they got a 4-6 pair right there in a different language. Oh, they got a 4-6 pair. So I see a 4-6 pair down the whole line. So a 1-7 can bring a 4-6 pair. I'm going to eat this up. Why? Because 11 take away 7 is 4. 1 take away 7 is 6. They subtract both ways with that. That's how you learn patterns, y'all. You get where I'm coming from? That's what's up, Todd. That's what's up. Anybody on betting sports? And y'all, and look at this, y'all. Look at this. Y'all remember how we got that? Now watch this, y'all. What's 11 take away 3? Watch this, y'all. 11 take away 3 is what? 11 take away 3 is 8. So look at this. I'm seeing how Georgia got this, y'all. I can see how Georgia got that from this number. This is how I learn patterns, y'all. I know what to do, my friends, or what not to do. Or they'll give me an idea, y'all, what can possibly happen. Oh, no, y'all good, Miss Cheryl, y'all. Anybody on betting sports? This is for Georgia, y'all. This for Georgia. Y'all got one assignment, y'all. That's for the ones who have betting sports. Y'all have one assignment. Before y'all try to put $5 on this number today, why don't you take that $5 and put this in for a quarter for 4 days then, midday and even, because it's 3 draws. Before y'all bet $2 on this one number today, before y'all bet $1 straight in a dollar box today, put it in for 3 days for a quarter, midday, evening, and night draw. Put it in for 3 or 4 days off rip for a quarter off rip. And then after you do that, then you can bet how you want to bet. Well, it's going to be 75 cents a day. Some of y'all have $3. What is 75 cents a day? But I'm saying play it today. I can't even tell you if it's going to come today or tomorrow. Now, I'm going to give it a deadline now. I got to go. I'm going to go look and see when I did. I'm going to give it a deadline, but we doing what we supposed to do, my friends. And then we go move on. I got to teach y'all discipline. Matter of fact, I got love for y'all. Want me to tell y'all why? I'm looking at this. Who got this? I want to know did Georgia get this? Because this one I just broke down. Because, I'm nasty with these numbers. When I went live, I told y'all what. Man, let me look at Georgia. Because y'all don't have to give me credit. I'm going to give myself my own credit. D-Wiz, you fire, bro. I ain't gonna even lie, you fire. And when you came on live yesterday, you did break that 4 digit down. And you told us that 4 digit, you was like, man, that I gotta go, y'all. Shit like this kind of bring tears to me because I know, that's why I say I'm not here. If y'all hit, my friends. I'm here because I know I'm about to master my journey, y'all. I know I'm about to master my journey. And I told y'all that 3 and that 8, that's really a 5 in a different language. I'm seeing my work, y'all. When I say I decoded the world, man, I decoded the world. I know what's going on. I know what's real in this world. I know what's fake. That's why I'm surviving, y'all. That's why y'all see me come on. I don't be, y'all may say I fuss at y'all. I don't be depressed unless I tell y'all what's going on. I have a good spirit. My energy is high. I'm healthy as hell. Y'all see too much goodness going on, my friends. I know I'm on the right track, y'all. I'm on the right track. A lot of people might not agree because you don't know. If you don't know something, how can you agree with something you don't know about? I told y'all, I'm finna tell y'all this story, y'all. See, this shit is easy. I can see this a mile away. Like if I was from my state, I would have won a lot of money, y'all. And then how they got that one, all they said was they said 8 take away 3 is 5. And then they said 8 plus 3 is 11. They just kept that. You see how I can learn how to really get the fourth number? We already got the fourth number. I'm nasty with these numbers, y'all. I could destroy. Look, I can shut betting these sports down, y'all. Like what y'all be gambling on, I can really shut that site down, y'all. Everything what I'm telling y'all, I had discipline to play the numbers I had right here. to load up on these mother scrunchers. See, I'm a type of Negro, I'm putting 25 on one number. I'm putting 30 on one number. See, I'm used to willing my shit, y'all. So betting sports would have been easy money for me. But the governor keeping track of my name and how much I won, that's why I don't do it. This shit would have been easy money for me, y'all. I have discipline. Look at this. Look at that 259. I was already seeing it from this number, y'all. I really do this shit, y'all. And because I don't play the 4-digit, no, I rather play the 3-digit. I did the math with both of them. See, the whole thing is y'all thinking because it's a 4-digit, it just paying more. Both of them telling the same story. Because you got to think about this. With a 4-digit, you got $1 they ass. With a 3-digit, you can 50 cent they ass at times. It's a different, y'all. See, y'all just looking at how much is you going to win. Well, how much you got to put, how much you got to pay out. That's what you have to look at. I know I'm seasoned with this shit. So I said, you know what? I can take 3 steps before I take 4 steps. So let me master the 3-digit. Because I can get just as much as the 3-digit as the 4-digit. What if I know this was coming out? That means I'm going to load up on these numbers every day. I'm loading up on these numbers every day. That's how you get down. It ain't say load up on these numbers, then play other numbers. No, that's why y'all lose. Because y'all playing all those bullshit other numbers that y'all be playing. And then when y'all get the system, y'all panic. That's why I say it's y'all against me. If y'all not winning, it's because y'all didn't pay attention in class. See, my frequency so high, y'all making fool some of these group leaders. But y'all can't fool me, my friends. Everything I talk about, I'm going to stand on everything I talk about. And that the way I act, I'm going to stand on how I act. Because I act like how I'm supposed to act. I act the way I'm supposed to act. Ain't no mean shit. We all grown. We all grown in the mother scruncher. Talk about this man mean. No, this man have knowledge. You turn that tables around. For me to come on this mother scruncher and deal with some of y'all folks. Y'all get where I'm coming from? So let's turn that shit around. Y'all get where I'm coming from? Because I know where my frequency at. I know y'all. Told you I had to learn this about the flat earth and the round earth, but that's something I can't prove. None of us can prove that. But I know this mother scruncher is flat. Just by me driving and riding on this mother, I know this mother scruncher flat. Are y'all with me? But I was arguing with a guy like, man, it's round. Because I was taught wrong. Man, the earth is round. I'm looking at a lot of videos with round earth. I ain't pay attention to no flat earth video. So I had to take the time, like, hold on. Let me take the time out and look at some flat earth videos to see what I'm talking about, because I'm already just looking at the round earth. So it's like I'm getting programmed the same information. I had to take the time out and go research that shit. And I'm like, hold on. I was wrong. That's what's going on with a lot of y'all right now. Y'all see a lot of shit thinking y'all supposed to go. Y'all going the wrong way, y'all. I promise y'all. And then think about this. If y'all going the wrong way, don't y'all know y'all teaching y'all kids? So that means y'all kids teaching their kids. That's why we would never come together, y'all. That's how the world is being ran, y'all. We've been lied to, y'all, from the start. Look, y'all, and y'all can't tell me this don't make sense. Look. Again, I hear these guys saying, some of y'all might be seeing it in y'all neighborhood. Man, all these Mexicans coming taking over. Y'all know why that kind of hurt me? That's all you keep hearing. Man, look at all these Mexicans taking over. Watch this, y'all. I'm still in my grandma's house, right? My bills paid, right? Right? Because we got to pay property taxes, right? So mine's paid up. Can I ask y'all a question? Can the Mexicans come and move in my house? Because my taxes paid up, y'all. I'm listening to all these people. So instead of people saying the Mexicans coming in, taking over, I should be hearing, damn, we fucked up. Excuse my French, I got mad. Damn, we messed up my mom's house. Damn, we messed up my grandmother's house. We couldn't keep up the payments. So y'all stop saying that shit, the Mexicans coming over, taking over. No, we gave this shit to them. People want to sell drugs and do all this and turn it to a whole house. Stop saying that, y'all. The Mexicans didn't come over and take over. We lost this shit or we was dumb. We lost our people house. We lost our people land. Flat the hell out. So the Mexican did not come over here. Man, look at all these Mexicans come. Yeah, they doing what y'all dumbass supposed to be doing. And then now you seeing all these black folks buying all these land. That's the stupidest shit I heard. My mom don't want to buy this land next door. Don't buy that shit. Now you hear these broke ass people, man, y'all better get that lot next door for them Mexicans. Y'all see the dumb shit? They want y'all to get it because now when y'all pay for that land, it's like playing Monopoly. Every time you go past go, they got to give you $200 right now. When that property was empty, they not making no money. Now since y'all invest in that shit, now they making money off y'all. I'm not gonna call y'all dumbasses. I'm not. Now they making money off y'all asses. Y'all buying all that land and some of y'all ain't doing shit with it. That's just an extra damn bill. Man, I'm about to buy this land so this Mexican can't get it. That's the stupidest shit I get sad talking about this shit, y'all. Damn, I get sad. We dumbfounded. Our people dumbfounded, y'all. We dumb as hell, y'all. Damn, we dumbfounded. Man, hearing this shit, man, these Mexicans come and take. No, I be wanting to tell them, but it's going to start an argument. Negro, you want to sell drugs out your mama house. She left you that house. You want to sell drugs. Negro, you want to have all these women in your house and turn it to a whole house. And then when them bills came, you don't want to pay them damn taxes. Negroes behind on taxes. You lost your damn house. Then you want to say the Mexicans come taking over. No, they ain't taking over. We gave that shit up. That's what happened. We gave that shit up. That's what happened. And y'all better wake up, y'all. Wake up to this, y'all. Wake up to this. I'm happy. Let them keep moving over here, y'all. It's so peaceful over here. They so polite. You get where I'm coming from? Now my house about to be the ugliest house on the block. Hell yeah, I said it. Look at me, now my house about to be the ugliest block. Now they motivate me. You let some Negroes come fix your house. They go take 3 damn months and they gotta take a vacation. I finish when I come back on my vacation. These Mexicans they doing this shit in 2 days. It's below 2 degrees. They putting a roof on their shit in 2 days, moving their family in. I know y'all. I know y'all got a nerve to talk about black and white. Got a nerve to talk about black and white. Can't none of y'all talk to me about no damn black and white or no race or white people do this shit. Man, y'all can't tell me no shit about that. We had all these Negroes in this hood. Look at the hood. The hood look ugly as hell. Now we got these Mexicans, they keeping this shit clean. They don't motivate me. I know I'm speaking the damn truth. I'm speaking the damn truth. Let them keep moving all over here. Let them keep moving. I can sleep in peace. Talking like crazy, man. They coming taking all this property. And you send a broke ass family. Damn, they can't keep your damn house up, but you want to buy that land next door. That's the dumbest shit I heard. Y'all better buy all these property because these Mexicans taking over. The dumbest shit I heard. That's crazy as hell, y'all. Y'all already know what I'm doing. They don't motivate me, my friend. I ain't got the only house that look like that. They fixing they shit up, y'all. Excuse my French, y'all. I'm looking at my block like, hold on, man. They just fixed Miss Fletcher's house up. They fixed Eric's house up. Damn, look what they doing. And look at their family. It's a family down the street, about 8 of them. Now it's a husband and a wife, and they have like 5 kids. I love that type of shit, y'all. The only downfall, like my neighbor and the other guy down the street, when they be barbecuing that corn on the grill, I be like, no, they be trying to force it, so I get it, and I bring the house and I throw it in the guy. I don't eat that. But they'll force you to eat. Come on, man, here, eat. See, they used to do that back in the day over here, the families. Heck yeah, you already know it. We're waiting on one state, y'all. And I'm finna do this. I'm about to give y'all one more try. Y'all gotta prove to me. And I'm being funny when I say this too. Y'all, my taxes still, I ain't even lie, my taxes still the same. My taxes every year, y'all, like, I think about 5 something, y'all. And I'm about to keep it real. Now watch this, because I was telling somebody this. Now watch this, y'all. I'm just talking about black folks. I'm just talking about black folks. If you got a job, you know you get taxes every year. February, March, January, February, March, April. February, March, April. You know you getting taxes. Y'all know what a lot of folks be doing? First of all, when they know they're getting their taxes in February, they about to plan a trip to go to Hawaii, Jamaica, such and such. That's off rip. They about to get new furniture. Most of y'all people get a new car. Some people get a new house. Some y'all know somebody who get an apartment every year. They pay it up for 2 months, then they can't keep their apartment. They got kicked out, and then every year they get a new apartment. Y'all know somebody who get income taxes, and they get a new car every year. Y'all know what I did when I got taxes? You got to take your taxes right, cause some of your house, I'm just gonna say the $500, $600, $700, $800 a year, right? Why don't you take some of that money and pay your taxes? A person will never lose their house. First thing y'all do want to buy TVs, cause you spend about $200 or $300 on your kids, then you nutting up. Then if some of y'all gamble, oh y'all go gamble up about at least $2,000, $3,000. Y'all get where I'm coming from? So when you get your taxes, you're supposed to put towards your house. That's the first thing, instead of trying to plan a trip. I'm just saying my taxes over here where I'm at, how much I pay, where I'm at.
Excuse me, boss. You have a text message.
Oh yeah, get that rest, Miss Carol. Yeah, you gotta get that rest. I see I own my house. I'm talking about owning your house. And that's why I said depending on what area you at. And then this is my grandfather's name. Ain't nothing changed. That's why I say I'm just saying mine. If some of y'all's 2,000, think about this. I'm finna tell y'all this. Watch this. If some of y'all houses like 2,000, 3,000 a year,
Excuse me, boss. You have a text message.
y'all might stay in a good area. Then y'all got a little change. You get where I come from? Y'all have a little change. So that lets me know that if y'all paying that a year, that means y'all have a good job, right? So that lets me know if y'all get taxes back, that means y'all go kill the game. So that goes for y'all too. When y'all get y'all taxes, the first thing you do is take that 2,000 and put it towards your house. Hello? Hello? Watch this. You calling me from where?
I'm calling you from Health and Benefit Department, sir.
Okay, what's this about? Listen to this, y'all.
Okay, sir. Today the reason that calling is we got your number from your state health enrollment center. They mentioned that you already have health insurance, but you don't receive your monthly cost subsidies. Is that correct?
I don't even have no health insurance. I take care of myself, sir. Yeah, I don't even have no health insurance.
So,
I don't know how my name was in the system.
yeah.
Excuse me, boss. You have a text message.
So, and I meant to say this too. I'm glad he called. I'm glad he called. Look, y'all, I want to share this with y'all. So somebody tried to order yesterday again, but it was a wrap. See, my card is locked. Hold on. Look, this was yesterday. This was yesterday. Somebody tried to order some old DoorDash, y'all. Y'all get this same number. I got a different card. So what it is like some of y'all, it's Miss Davis. You said you had to get a new credit card. Ronald and Miss Cheryl. With all these weird cards. So somebody tried to use my credit card again, y'all. So it's like when I was giving people, when I was on YouTube, and I guess my card is on Google. You get where I'm coming from? Like when I use my credit card, Google is saved to Google. So any hackers can get our credit card. Like I'm assuming like some of y'all be paying y'all monthly fees. That shit kind of make me nervous. So I'm telling y'all, because it happened to Ronald, it happened to Miss Davis. I got a new credit card and they still went in the new card. So now I locked my card up, but they tried it yesterday. They tried it yesterday morning and they ordered the same thing, y'all. It be the same thing. But they can't do it because I locked my card. But I'm telling you, they so slick with all this shit. But I already know what time it is. We on the system, y'all. Everything is on the system, y'all. I told y'all we on the system, my friends. Look, y'all. Miss Helen, y'all. I'm about to share this one thing with y'all. What's up, Jay? What's up, Jay Money? Look, y'all. Y'all see my boy? Look at my boy. See. Y'all see when he was born? And look when he passed. May the 9th, 225. I'm about to teach y'all something. That's why, like, when y'all be talking about belief and religion and heaven and hell, it's no such thing as heaven and hell. I know what y'all believe in. Like, I know our enemies. I can't tell y'all who killing us and why they doing it. But there's people out here killing people on purpose, y'all. See, y'all remember back in the day when you had people like shooting up houses, people stabbing and robbing. I'm not saying they not doing that, but you see how the time changed. Y'all remember how used to be a lot of shootouts or somebody getting their house shot up? You don't really hear that too much, do y'all? I know y'all, it's the season for everything. I want y'all to pay attention, y'all. Do y'all see this? I want y'all to talk to me, my friends. If some of y'all was alive, no, I said if y'all was alive, I can do this to y'all if y'all was alive. But I'm not going to do this because all I do is take your birthday, the year you was born, and then I can know your death date. I taught y'all about the 2 and the 3. What I tell y'all about a 2 and a 3 yesterday? Come on, y'all. What did I tell y'all about a 2 and a 3 yesterday? Didn't I tell y'all this? Didn't I say a 2 and a 3 can bring this, represent that? Didn't I tell y'all this? Didn't I tell y'all a 2 and a 3 can represent that? Didn't I tell y'all this? A 2 and a 3 represent that. So by looking at my boy numbers, this represent the months, or it could have been the days. This will make this kind of tricky. But look at this. Look when he passed, y'all. Y'all see that? Look when he passed. So can't nobody tell me nothing different about how this world is ran. Can't none of y'all change me or tell me anything different. I know shit that y'all don't know. Again, I'm going to say this again. Can't none of y'all change me. Can't none of y'all change my thinking. My mom can't change my thinking because I already know what I know. Thank you for this. Thank you, Zachary Herbert, for teaching me this. His name is EZELL. right? Kersey. We don't put the middle name, Kersey. We put Kersey. Look how I put his name, y'all. So look at this. Look at the numbers in his name. What's the first number in his name, y'all? What's the first number in his name? See, I told y'all our name represents numbers, and these numbers are our death dates. See, I don't normally do this shit, y'all. But y'all need to see this shit. Y'all need to see why your boy hurt. When I go to funerals, I be mad. And then how he passed, how the motorcycle ran into him. So they both died. That's strange to me, y'all. That's strange, y'all. I just can't prove to y'all that was a robot, y'all. I can't prove it, y'all. But I know that was a robot, y'all. I know that shit, y'all. I know it was a robot, y'all. Look at the first number, y'all. What is the first number in his name, y'all? Look at those 3 words, y'all. Look at ordinals, y'all. What's the first 3 numbers, my friend? Talk to me, y'all. Come on, talk to me right quick. I'm not here to scare y'all. Talk to me. This is what I study. I study Gematria, y'all. So this is what I started doing before the lottery. This is what I started doing before the lottery. Didn't I teach? Hey, y'all, where's Studio Brown at? Studio Brown. Man, I love y'all, my friend. Don't y'all forget this shit. Don't y'all forget this, my friend. Don't y'all forget this. I got love for all y'all. Don't never forget that, my friend. Then we just go over this. Then I just do something with this. Look at this lottery pattern. No, look at this 138. Don't 138 look like one? Don't they look alike? And what we do, I said 13 take away 8 is what? What if I come right here? What if I do this? 15 take away 8 is what? That's, look at that. That look like it's, look in his name. That look like it's 7, don't it? Look at that 7. Watch this. What I teach y'all about this, y'all look. Man, I got chills doing this shit. I'm getting chills doing this. What's the 13? What's the 13? Look at the number. Look at the numbers, y'all. Look at these family members. Look at this. Look, all this is a family. All this is a family. All this is a family. Look at this. Look at this. He was born in 73, but he died in 2025. I know my shit, y'all. He was born in 73, but here go his death year right here, y'all. Here go his death year right here. He was born in 1973. What is a 73? That's a 10. What's the 2 times? Come on, y'all better stop playing with me, y'all. Watch this, y'all. What's 5 plus 2? I'm getting chills, y'all. And if I shed a tear, I apologize. What's 2 plus 5, y'all? That look like 7. What's 2 take away? I know, y'all. I know, y'all. Look when he died, y'all. Look at his name. So that second right here was saying he's supposed to die made a knife. Y'all see that? Look at that. So y'all be talking about the heaven and hell and creator and all this, my friend. Our enemies killing us, y'all. See, I can tell y'all who y'all, I ain't gonna even go there, my friends. I'm not gonna say it. I know I'm on the right track. I know I'm on the right track. I know I'm on the right track with this world, my friends. I know they plant this shit, y'all. They know where all y'all go. See, I can avoid my death date. See, I broke my numbers down. I know what days I have to work. See, I was in the same boat as my boy. See, that's why me and him was so close. See, his birthday 11/23. Mine's December the 13th. See, I know the death date and I know the year. What's the 2 and the 3? 2 plus 3 is a 5. I know, y'all. I know, y'all. See, my boy's supposed to have been a little careful. You get where I'm coming from? 2025, 2035. Now we got to switch to 53, 51. You get where I'm coming from? This is the only year I have to be safe. But I did my numbers, y'all. Do y'all get where I'm coming from? That's why I gave up my license. That's why I gave up all that shit, y'all. I don't be outside past no 7 o'clock. I'm seasoned with this shit, y'all. I know y'all. That's why I say, hey, Kenny, I ain't gonna say I hurt, but I hurt over other people's lives. I hurt over other people's lives, like my family. I know we all got to get a call. I know I'm going to get a call one day eventually for somebody, y'all, because I know what I know. One time my auntie, I told her, she texted me, they really think I'm still crazy right now. And they don't even know how a crazy person think. A crazy person don't work like how I work. A crazy person mind not focused like the way. That's why I say they messed up, y'all. Or they not crazy, but he hurting. No, I'm not. I'm hurting because I'm looking at my family members. Y'all took that shot. Y'all look all wrinkly. That's why I'm hurt. Ain't no hurting over here. I'm good over here. I'm hurt because I'm looking at y'all. That's why I'm hurt. So my question is to this, y'all. Do y'all see this? When I type my boy name, didn't Gematria tell us when he was gonna die? Answer my question, y'all. Did the Gematria native say when? Then they say his death date. Are y'all following me? Then they tell us his death date. And them the basic numbers, y'all. Did this tell us the death date? This is called a Gematria native, y'all. Did this tell us his death date? And then when they told me how he passed, it was something strange. I know what I know, y'all. I know what I know. I can't say he died like that, but I know what I know, y'all. Can't nobody take this from me. They not gonna take this shit from me. I know what I know. I know what I know, y'all. It's power in numbers, y'all. I know, yeah, that's cool. Or it's not even that. Someone be scared. And I can understand that, Kenny. I ain't gonna even really say, well, I can't say hurt. You can be right, but it's more scare, fear. It's more fear. That's why I just say when people say power, I always taught y'all this. Some of y'all really don't get this. I told you I'm not no person to use big words. I have a slur. I really can't talk like that, my friend. But I'm very educated. I'm very educated, my friends. If people know the whole key thing about knowledge, and then you gotta research the word ledge. Knowledge is knowing, y'all. You have to know something to have knowledge, not believe. You have to know something, my friend. Right now, I told y'all basing y'all life off belief. All y'all basing y'all life off belief. All y'all is basing y'all life off belief instead of basing your life off knowing. Damn, that was powerful. Damn, that was powerful. Damn, that was powerful. That was powerful. Powerful. That was powerful. That was powerful. Hell yeah, they'll leave and go instead of saying, you know what? Let me put this towards my house. Let me put this towards my house. Let me put this towards my house. No, they going off getting trips, buying new cars, TVs. So that's why I was telling y'all, I heard different, y'all. I heard different, my friends. Because I know something y'all don't know, my friends. And it's all in his name, my friends. I can look at all that as a match. We all have a death date, y'all. But you can avoid your death date. You can avoid your death date. Like they said this, y'all, for real. And I'm not here to tell y'all to stop doing it. I don't drink water like that, y'all. That's why I say when I hear a person, they be like, man, if you don't drink water, no, it's not. Because the whole thing, put some water in your gas tank and see what's gonna happen. You go see the results. If people say shit bad like they supposed to say it, I ain't supposed to be working out every day. I'm supposed to be so weak, so dehydrated. I be hearing these guys talk about, not to knock none of y'all, where y'all say y'all don't eat sweets. Y'all don't even know that y'all not even really eating the real sugar from back in the day. Because we had the real sugar back in the day, and my grandpa didn't want to really get sick. They plant shit on y'all. So y'all believing in certain shit that really don't exist. I'm keeping it real with y'all. I live different from y'all. And y'all remember anybody from Michigan where they was messing with Flint water? I been would stop drinking water. I don't even really drink water like that. It had to be, I want to say like 10, 11, 12 years, y'all, that long. Y'all may sip on some, but I don't even, hell nah. It's more juice, y'all, I promise y'all. And they can mess with the juice. Because you have to put water to make juice. But far as me drinking it out the pipes, I don't trust none of that shit. All on the ground, I don't trust that shit. I told y'all could be drinking that toilet stool water. That's how good the governor is, y'all. That's why we all have different pipes in our own house, y'all. Y'all not getting this shit. I don't trust none they do. I told y'all don't just start paying attention to me, then research what I'm saying. And then a lot of shit I'm saying, you can't research. You can't find this in your no book. I understood what Granddaddy was trying to teach me cuz about IQ. Certain shit you just gotta use your IQ, y'all. It's not all this information how to defeat the world. You can't find it from no books. People think it's all in. It's not. You can't find none of this from no book. Y'all see how I decode the lottery? You couldn't have found this in no book. Some of y'all been playing the lottery longer than me. Y'all never saw nothing like this when it comes to the lottery. Now y'all looking at it, yeah, it can be hard, but when y'all look at it, it's so simple. Y'all be looking at this like, damn, all this young man is doing math. I'm not telling y'all can get it, do it, but by looking at it, when I be doing it, it be looking easy to y'all. No one never understood it until I took the time, like, hold on, let me do math. I think they really just doing math. And look what happened. All along, lottery is math. It's all math. Math and patterns, y'all. Y'all, I ain't even lie. Think about this. Man, we getting ready. You talk too much, Ben. And I was telling somebody this. I still didn't trust that. Think about this. Don't you know our enemies, when they created everything, they always say it like this, y'all. The enemies created this. They created the word atheist. I'ma leave it at that, y'all. They made that word be real popular. Listen to me, y'all. So a lot of times y'all be calling people atheists. They not really atheists, y'all. They just know the truth. I'ma say it again, y'all. A lot of people y'all be, if y'all call, if y'all talk to somebody, y'all be like, man, he's an atheist. Our enemies, they say, you know what? What if somebody break inside this and find out the truth, y'all? We gotta create this word to make people, if they don't, because an atheist is somebody that didn't really believe in a certain book. Y'all get where I'm coming from? Y'all get where I'm coming from? But it's a little deeper than that, my friends. Didn't want to buy by a certain book. When I saw that, I was like, oh, they trying to mark. They being funny. I see what they doing. They being funny. Most of them know the truth, y'all. Y'all just don't know the truth because you was brainwashed. I stopped debating. I don't even debate. I don't have this type of conversation. I just shut. I know how to sit back and just listen. I told y'all, y'all have to break in the, y'all have to break the word believe. I gave y'all, look, I gave y'all the best example in the world, y'all, and I give y'all the same example. Again, I don't use big words. Look at this, y'all. Hey, fellas, and then women, when I use the females, y'all can use a man. I use the same example. Fellas, if one of y'all was my homeboys and y'all came over here, right, and there was a female, she stayed next door. You get where I'm coming from? And she was bad in the mud, squinted tight. So y'all came up, y'all like, hey man, I can get on old girl. And I'd be like, nah, I can get on old girl. I'd be like, I believe so, bro. I mean, she might holler at you, I believe so. Matter of fact, I don't even want to use that. I'm gonna use this, the same thing. I ain't gonna switch it up. The store. Hey, D-Wiz. I'm gonna use an old, so D-Wiz, Kingsway open? Man, I believe so. Damn, man, I don't want to walk up here if they ain't open, bro, because I got a blase. I believe they open. So when the person say they believe, yo, frequency is not, it's like, oh, damn, you about to call somebody else. But if somebody calls, say, D-Wiz, is Kingsway open? Hell yeah, I know they open. Yeah, I know they open, bro. I know they open. I just left them up there. Oh, I know they open. Y'all see the difference between the word believe and knowing? Watch this. I'm going to give y'all another example. This should wake y'all asses up, y'all. Listen to the example I'm giving y'all. Damn, y'all. I believe my mom loves me. I believe my mom loves me. I know my mom loves me. Y'all see what knowledge means? Knowing. I believe my mom loves me. Or do I know my mom loves me? It's a difference, right? I used to believe in Santa Claus until I got older. Now I know it's no such thing as Santa Claus. I used to believe in the tooth fairy until I got older. Now I know. Listen to the words. So that kind of makes me like, why do they got this word belief in the Bible so much? And why they got this, if you don't believe in this, if you believe in this, you such and such. Oh, I see the trap. It's a big trap, y'all. So that kind of makes me like, why do they have this word believe in it? It's like a cuss word. Why do they have this word believe in the Bible so much? Why do they have this word? Do y'all believe in? I'm gonna leave that shit alone, y'all. I know I'm on this journey alone, my friend. All I'm doing, I'm the messenger, y'all. Right now, my frequency told me to say this shit. You get where I'm coming from? I'm the messenger, my friend. I know a lot of people not going to take heed. Research, y'all, so y'all kids won't come up. If y'all dead and gone, y'all don't want y'all kids to be lost in this world, y'all. It's a lot of wordplay, my friends. Like I laugh at some of y'all when y'all be like, not knock y'all, when y'all say grand rising. No, it's good morning. It's good morning. It's good damn morning. If I say, again, I'm going to use the same example. My little daughter, 2 years old. What's the first thing y'all go say? Nah, D-Wiz. No, you got to put T. Y'all go correct my ass. So when y'all be talking about morning, yeah, it's two different mornings. Negroes, when I'm saying good morning, y'all know what morning I'm talking about. Come on, man, get that shit out of here, y'all. That's why I say a lot of this shit be funny to me. They know the words, but they really don't know what's going on. No, that don't. That's how you spell morning with the sorrow. Can somebody spell morning with the sorrow for me? Can somebody spell that for me? No, that's what you say, good day. I'm going to say good morning. Good morning. I'm going to say good morning. Can somebody spell the death morning? There you go. 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 You see the difference? It's a difference. It's a difference. You see the difference? You see the difference? Y'all got to... I ain't going to go there. Don't say that, D-Wiz. They just don't know better, D-Wiz. I laugh at that shit. I laugh at that shit. Okay, same word, but you, why, right. So why would I say my daughter 2 years old and use this? Why would I use this? So if I say good morning, why would I use, I mean, y'all better wake, hey, y'all, I got love for y'all. All my real soldiers, I got love for y'all. We get you out of here, my nigga. We put, hold on, mate. Yeah, we put you in timeout. You know, I'm not gonna, I'm gonna put you in timeout. Are y'all with me, my friends? It's a difference, y'all. If I say, man, my daughter 2 years old, y'all go correct me. No, D-Wiz. It's supposed to be TWO, bro. All y'all gonna do is correct me. Or if I went to school, my teacher go correct me. So if I put good morning, that don't mix. If I do this, no, it don't mix. If I say this, now y'all can clown on me. Now y'all can clown on me. Now y'all can clown on me. Clown on me. Now you can clown on me. You can't clown on me because I'm saying good morning right here. I'm different, y'all. Y'all better wake up to the truth, y'all. Are y'all with me? Are y'all with me? Y'all, exactly. I could put you in time out, my ninja. Because y'all gonna stay on my channel. Y'all get where I'm coming from? But that's real talk, y'all. A lot of wordplay, y'all. But y'all will look at that, but y'all not gonna take heed to this. We gonna put a bunch of drugs. We gonna put a bunch of drugs on the north side. We gonna put a bunch of guns on the north side. We gonna put a bunch of guns on the south side. We gonna put a bunch of drugs on the south side. This how we go tear this community up. This how we go kill some of the folks. We go put the drugs, we go put this money around the city. Cause news travel. Uh-oh, what is news? News travel. Uh-oh, what is news? News travel. Uh-oh, what is news? News travel. Uh-oh, we go put a bunch of schools and hospitals on the east side. We go put a bunch of, I know y'all. See, this what level I'm on. And we go destroy the earth. We go destroy the earth. We go destroy the earth. We go call this the USA. We go call this the USA. We go call this the USA. We go call this the United States of America. That's what we go call this, the United States of America. See, this what level I'm on, y'all. See, I can't talk like this to everybody. But see, I can walk y'all through this shit and show y'all this, my friends. See, this what level I'm on. Yeah, I'm on this level. Y'all so caught up on this bull crap. Grand rising and all that. Gone. I know the definition. I know the meaning of mourning and sorrow mourning. Yeah, this the mourning sorrow right here. I know the difference. You get where I'm coming from? I know the difference, y'all. Yeah, I know the difference. You get where I'm coming from? This how we got the word there. But I use the same there. I ain't even lie. I spell the same one. THERE. Got so many, my friends. Y'all get where I'm coming from? A lot of wordplay. A lot of wordplay to throw y'all off, to throw us off and shit. A lot of wordplay. But I'm gonna tell y'all one thing with these words. When we tell you what's gonna kill, say they can't trick me because of this. Watch this. You know how I know they're different meaning? See, this what I have, y'all. Where my letter book at? Y'all look, I can't find my ABC. Michael Jackson said it best. ABC, E just 1, 2, 3. That's why A represents the number 1. A B is the number 2. Y'all get that? Look at my boy name, Ezel. That's why he got that E. I know, y'all. So you gotta know what these numbers represent. See, y'all looking at the words, I'm looking at the letters. I know what letters represent, my friends. Exactly. You said it's the key thing, the boss. I don't care about the books. It's all about signs. You just said, what this look like? So when y'all do this, what's this? Y'all just don't have no clue what y'all be doing, y'all. I promise y'all, I'm not going to knock none of y'all. I'm not going to speak on this. I told y'all fellas, I'm going to always say the same shit. Fellas, if we see a ninja walking down the street with his hands like this is a sign of a what? Hey, fellas, if we see a man with his wrist like this, that's a sign, right? He's showing us a sign, right? I know, my friends. Y'all don't even know what's going on. Y'all don't even know what's going on, my friends. Y'all don't even have no type of clue. Look at that shape. Y'all don't even have no type of clue, do y'all? I know, y'all. I'm going to leave that alone. All y'all living off a fairy tale, y'all. All a dream. Y'all living off a dream, y'all. It's gonna be just like the Last Dragon. When his teacher made him go on that mission and he was looking for a human being and it was a robot. That's what this world is. See, a robot can control this shit. That's what's going on. That's how technology's so flawless. They got a robot system, y'all. They got y'all living out of fear. We're gonna have them believing this. It reminded me when I used to be with females. I had them believing that I love their ass, y'all. All I wanted was the twat. I had them believing. They didn't know. Listen to the words I'm using, y'all. I had them believing I loved them, that I was their only one. You get where I'm coming from? They not knowing. Oh my goodness, that's knowledge. Knowing is knowledge. I love y'all. Listen to what I'm saying to y'all. I ain't used no big ass words, did I? Hell no. I know I woke some of y'all up, my friends. I know I woke some of y'all up. I had them believing I used to love them. Believing that I was their only one. They not knowing. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, my friends. They not knowing, my friends. Are y'all walking down this path with me? I'm deep, y'all. I wish I could go there with y'all. I wish I can take y'all with me, my friends. I wish I can go out cold and talk about a lot of shit, but I know how far to go. And then I'm scared to talk about that on YouTube. Any of my paid members, any of my members on here right now, the first member that give me their state, I want to, any of my members on here, let me see the first person give me their state, I'm gonna do their lottery today right now. Any of my membership, my paid membership, the first time y'all put y'all state, that's the number I'm about to break down. Oh, Jackie won, y'all. Cause I just didn't want to call my mom, y'all. Y'all get one. I don't feel like bugging them. Cause I just didn't want to go with Michigan. So let me try to predict North Carolina today. Cause we all waiting on Georgia, y'all. And then I got to do 2 more states, but we go walk through this.
Excuse me, boss. You have a text message.
Yeah, Jackie was fast. I'm glad y'all didn't see that text. I did. I was playing with my old friend, just talking trash. So that's why I said I don't leave people on. I was just saying, do I still have it? That's crazy.
Excuse me, boss. You have a text message.
My hand. Damn, I should have been charging my clippers up. Damn, this gonna be hard. My bad. Why would I do this? Why you was laughing, Catherine? Catherine, why you was laughing, Miss Catherine? And Miss Catherine, like when I was saying your name, that's my boy that passed. That's his mama name. You remember I used to tell you that? Yeah, that's his mama name, Miss Catherine. Hey, I don't know what I say, y'all. When I talk about the females. Oh, yeah. Because it's been years, like, but I'm just a good person, though. That's why. And that lets you know I ain't mess with no hoes. So I like older women. I ain't gonna say all older women, but y'all get where I'm coming from? So they ain't out just sleeping with, y'all get where I'm coming from? And then I know when this COVID, oh, they really was like, I don't even want to start talking. This go seem like I'm bragging. But I always just tell, you just gotta know you just gotta know who you with. You gotta know how she like it. I know these fellas like, man, you don't try to tell me about how to do a woman. I'm just talking because we talking about it. Like my women I had, I just knew what they like and what they don't like. So if you like something, that means I'm gonna give it to you. So it's like it remind me of the lottery. I study patterns. I look at movements. I look at face expressions. So okay, if you making that or you doing that, okay, you like that. So it's like I'm a robot. I'm programming that shit in my brain. So when I'm with such and such, I know how she like it. That's just skills. I mean, no disrespect. I'm putting some of y'all up on game. See, every woman not the same. Hey, what's so crazy? Somebody cut it to me like, bro, you about to get in, bro. I know you been talking crazy for this past 3 months. These last 3 months, bro, you been talking like you about to get some or something. No, I like to talk trash, y'all. 25, 25, 25, 25, 25. Damn, why this look hard? Damn, this look hard, man. That's crazy. Why is it hard? Hey, y'all, do y'all still want me? I said that last time and they hit. I ain't gonna even add because I know y'all don't want me to continue, right? Y'all want me to continue this fight? No, this what I'm finna tell y'all. Y'all know when I just said it was hard, like back in the day if I was playing the lottery, I mean, I had to try to find another pattern. But that's cool. Y'all kind of motivate me, so we gotta man up. I did it last time, so we hit. So that lets me know that you can't be running away from your problems. Like when something be a little tough, I can't run away from it because I did the same thing with Ohio and we had 2 hits. Y'all get where I'm coming from? Nah, hell nah. We pulled North Carolina. Hell nah, you won. I'm a soldier. Nah, if I couldn't find today's, I would have broken the number down. Y'all would have had to wait like 2 or 3 days. You get where I'm coming from? Hell no, we pulled North Carolina. Oh, you won fair and square. Them hands got to be fast. No, this like me doing squats and calf raises and me doing diamond push-ups. I knew that shit was hard. I was telling my boy, man, I'm not gonna do that, man. That shit hurt my arm. Look at me now. So we had to work through that, my friends. Y'all see everything I have in green. This is February the 25th. This is March. This is April. This is May. And this is for today, June. And all I'm doing is using February the 6th, March the 6th, April the 6th. And it's day lottery numbers, midday and evening, midday and evening. So when I'm looking at this, I'm looking at the 2 greens. I'm like 2 plus 2 can bring a 4. I notice y'all got a 4 right here. Y'all get where I'm coming from? So that's the start so far. And I kind of see how they got that. Well, we go move to this. So then I'm like, okay, look at March the 2nd. So I'm like 3 plus 2 equals 5. I notice y'all got a 5. Y'all got where I'm coming from? So then we go to April. All we doing is counting 4 plus 2 equals 6. Now, I'm trying to figure out why they didn't get a 6. I don't know why they didn't get a 6. They got this. I don't have no control over this. They probably didn't get a 6 because the 6 was on the board. I don't know. But they didn't get a 6. I can't call a lottery and ask them what happened. Y'all know I can't call them and ask them what, but they kept this 4-2 pair. So I don't know what happened. But I'm going to still move on. So when I go to May, they did the same thing. 5 plus 2 is 7. I noticed they got a 7. Y'all get where I'm coming from? So right here, hopefully, y'all can do this. Hopefully they say 6 plus 2, so y'all can get an 8 so far. Y'all get where I'm coming from? That's just so far. You see how we first we was crawling. When we was writing this down, we was crawling. Now we took one step. We taking one step at a time. So it's a possibility that y'all can get an 8. Now y'all can get an 8 in the midday. Y'all can get an 8 in the midday. Y'all can get an 8 in the evening. I'm sorry, evening, and midday. So right here by doing this, I can't tell you when it's gonna come. That's another start. Are y'all with me? Y'all see where I'm going with this? Now my job, okay, how did they get a 5? How did they get a 9? How did they get a 4? How did they get a 1? We go put no-go. We always go have a no-go. So my job, how did they get a 1? How did they get a 3? So it's my job. Damn, this hard. How did they get that son of a gun? Yeah, this shit getting hard for me. Damn. 16, 17, 18. Let me see. That's 18. That's 17. So this should be 16. 16. This should be 15. Oh, this gonna be hard, man. I'm not 19. Okay. So what about this, Wiz? All right. So with this, Wiz, I gotta say a 2, a 4, a 6, and a number 9. So I gotta put that 4 down, that 4 down, that 4 down. So we getting somewhere. That's why we got this. Okay, we getting somewhere. So when I'm looking at this can bring 4, 5, 7, and a 9. All I'm gonna do is put this right here, put this right here, put this right here. I don't care about the double. So that's why we got this. Bam. So when I come here, I don't have to do this. So when I come here, what is a 1 and a, excuse me, what's a 1 and a 8? A 2, a 3, a 7, and a number 9. All I do is put this 7 down here, 7. We getting somewhere, so we taking 2 steps now. So that's why they got this. And then that's why y'all got this, right? So first we took 1 step, and then we took 2 steps. Right. So this 1 step, and then here go 2 steps, because we got 2 numbers. Now we gotta try to get the 3rd step, but the 3rd step can be tricky, but let's come back down here. So what's this with? I kinda like this number. That can represent a 0, a 2. Damn, this can represent every damn number, y'all. Damn. Damn. This gonna be hard. Damn. I just put the 2 main ones. I'm nervous as hell. Damn, this could be damn 208. Okay. Well, Miss Cascade, I want Miss Cascade. You go finish this, and I want you to finish this. Where Miss Cascade at? Miss Cascade, I want you to finish this off. I'm about to mix yours with mine. 'cause I gotta go. Miss Cascade said they need a 14 pair. 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 Is she telling the truth, y'all? I'm not gonna look yet before I'll even look. Is she telling the truth? Did they get a 14 pair across the board? Appreciate the subscribers. I'm getting a lot of subscribers. Let me take a look. 6 plus 8 is. Let me check your work. Let me check your work. So what's a 14? Let me see a 9-5. I don't see a 9-5, a 8-6. Okay, that's an 8-6. Okay, there go a 9-5. You was right in February. Let's go to, let me see, let's go to March. Okay, 2 7s. Okay, they flat out gave it 14 pair. You was right in March. Let's look at April. Yup, 7 times 2 is 14. Yup. Let's go to May. May. 7 times 2 is 14, but I could look at 3 and 7, but I don't ever put that's a 14, but 7 2, that's a 14. So she told the truth. She told the truth about that. So watch this. Let's see how you land. Let's see if you good. Let's see if you can answer this question. Nope, that's not. Now watch this, y'all. That's good. Now watch this. Now the whole thing is this. No, Miss Cassie, we don't want to play all them numbers, do we, y'all? Now y'all know it's levels to this. That's why now you about to get the answer. I'm finna see where you at. And look, I'm not putting you on no front street. I'm gonna help you out, but I'm about to see what level you on. Nope, we don't even talk like that. You said a possible. Nope, we don't even talk like that. When we play a lot of, we gotta know. You get where I'm coming from? You ain't get to this point. And that's what I was talking about earlier. Y'all know what I was telling y'all when I be doing this, 6, 2, 8, and I'm like 6 plus 2 is 8, 8, 6, 8, 2, and the 8 pair. Yeah, it's good to do this, but it's like wasting money because you don't want to be playing this and the system not calling for that. And then I don't want to be guessing. You get where I'm coming from? So now I'm about to teach you what's going on. Watch this. That's why I say, I ain't talking about you. I'm just talking in general, y'all. You come to class, you pass. Watch this. By doing this pattern, we automatically know we need a 4. So we can't run away from this. And then we know we need a 14. What will make 14 with a 4? Just a number 1, right? So it's telling me it's a possibility we get a 14 pair. Now watch this. And then watch this. We know we need a 4. Watch this, Miss K. Watch this. So what would make 14 with a 4? Unless you say, what is 14? I go to my chart. Look at this, y'all. This is on the lottery. 95. That's why we go use Miss K style. And then I'm going to help you do your style when you take it to another level where you don't have to guess. We go put the 8-5. No, I'm wrong. We go put the 8-6. We go put the 7-7 behind the 4. And then we go put the 7-2 behind the 4. So watch this. This was telling me, because we need a 4, it was telling me they got to get a 1-4 pair or they go get that 4 with a 14 pair. That's nasty, ain't it, y'all? That's what I be trying to teach y'all. See, what y'all was doing with the pairs, that's good. But then it's another level to this. Y'all get where I'm coming from? Oh, that's flawless. When you peep that out, now I have to see which one go come to my state. I don't want to play all those mother scrunches unless I have to, unless I don't know which one. But my whole goal is try to get that one pair right with that third number. But at times, we might not get the third number. Watch this, y'all. What's next door? A 5. So watch this. What would make 14 with a 5? What would make 14 with a 5? A number 9. So watch this. They telling me we could get a 9-5. Now watch this. We got to do the same thing we did. Simon says, man, I love this, y'all. Look, So what we got, and I'm supposed to did this too. I should have had 4. No, that's already in there. I don't have to put, yes I do, I still have to put the 9, 5, 5 with the 8, 6, 5 with the 7, 7, 5 with the 7, 2. Watch this, 5 with the 14. Because watch this, y'all. We looking at this number. This number can bring these 4 numbers. Now watch this. We looking at this number. This number can bring these 4 numbers. Y'all get what I'm doing? Y'all get what I'm doing? Because this the king. Because the 5 the king on the board. Y'all see this? This nasty, ain't it, y'all? This nasty as hell, ain't it, y'all? She said she on the beginning. She said, how you know it's a 14 pair? Look at this. Look, 6 plus 8 is 14. 9 plus 5 is 14. Look right here. You got 7 plus 7 is 14. There's a 14 right there. We already know this is the downfall, but 7 times 2 is 14. 7 times 2 is 14. He said, how you know it's a 14? Uh-oh. If that's tricky to you, you might have to, I don't even know. Yeah, we see it. That's how we kind of know it. We can see the 14 family. That's the best way I can kind of help you. Because it's a 14 pair in every month. So it's a possibility that we get a 14 pair today in North Carolina. So watch this. We know the 6 the king. Because all I did was 14 take away 5 is 9. Watch this. 14 take away 6 is what? 8. No, we don't do this. No, we don't do this. This is the no-go. Right here, we come to this. Because we already know we need a 7. Then I tell y'all this. I don't never do 14 take away 7 is 7, do I, y'all? I always be telling y'all 7 going to 14 2 times, don't I? Don't I always teach y'all that? I don't ever be saying 14. I do that on some backup. But don't I normally say 7 going to 14 2 times? Don't I normally say 5 going to 10 2 times? Don't I normally say 2 going to 10 5 times? I know y'all. So watch this. This the only one that got the right pair. Or they could have said put the 7. They could have put a 7 with a 14 pair. They could have put a 7 with a 14 pair. They could have put a 7 with a 14 pair. Look at that. These are triples. Look at these families. Look at that 3. That 3 represents triple 1s, triple 7s. That's that language, y'all. What y'all think a 3 and a 1 is? A 3 and a 1 is a 7. Y'all just don't see that language, y'all, like I see it. Y'all get me? But we gonna keep going. Put that 7 with that 7 2 pair. So watch this, y'all. I had to play this pair and this number. What hit? This hit. I had to play the pair and this row. What hit? At the bottom, that's supposed to be a 4. That hit. You see, this is A, B. A, B. This is a no-go. A, B. This particular one, A hit. So all we gonna do, Miss Cascade, because we already kind of got a clue. Look, that's the right pair. That's the right pair. No go, look. That's the right pair. Where Miss Cascade? You see this, Miss Cascade? So that's flawless on your behalf. But you see how I took it a step. See, look, I don't know. I don't want y'all to never think when I be fussing, like I'm hating on y'all. No, my friend. I ain't saying it was Cascade. I'm just talking in general, y'all. Not Cascade. I'm talking in general. I know it's levels to this, y'all. And it takes little practice and it takes steps. See, getting the pairs, y'all, that's real hard. See, I'd rather do this instead of worry about what pairs represent that day. I'd rather do this because I may get one key pair instead of pairs. See, y'all so caught up where if I give y'all 3 pairs, y'all will run and play that. No, that's weak. Y'all only winning a little bit of money. You got to think big. That means you got to research big. You can't keep just playing the pairs, y'all, thinking y'all doing something with the lottery. It's levels to this, y'all. That's why you don't supposed to play the lottery. So what we need, it's a possibility we can, because this was the king, the 5 was the king. Nah. The 7 was the king. So we gonna make the 8 the king. One monkey not gonna stop no show. So all I'm gonna do is put the 8 down here. These the same. Oh, they might. Man, they the same kind of family style. Man, they better not play that. I think they had a no-go because that 6 was on 2 6s showing up. See, you got a 6 and an 8, so. Oh, I did. I got a whole nother pattern too. That's crazy. Let me finish this. I see something. Let me remember this. We got a 4 and a 6. 4 plus 6 is 10. So when you see a 10 can flip to a 9. That's why we got this. I found something else too, y'all. That's why we got that 9-4 pair. Right? Because I took that 6 and that 4. So that means I got to take this 6 and that 5. What's 6 plus 5? It's 11. That's why we got that 5-1. I see what they doing, y'all. Hold on. Okay, right here. 6 plus 6, which this is a no-go. 6 plus 6 is what? 12. That's why they got that 2. See, it should have been a 6-2. I got this, y'all. Should have been a 6-2. But they flipped that 6 to a 4. Oh, yeah, I found something, y'all. Hold on. 6 plus 7 is what? See, all they doing is like 10, 11, 12. 6 plus 7 is 13. Watch this, y'all. That's nasty, ain't it? Ooh, wee, D-Wiz. Dog. D-Wiz, what you doing, bro? Y'all see what I just did? I took the 6 and I took that 4. 6 plus 4 is 10. But I told y'all, whenever we have a 10, you got to put that 9. It was telling me 4-1, 4-0, but 4-9. Look at 6 plus 5. 11. 5-1 pair. Man, that's nasty, y'all. 6 plus 6 is 2. It should have been a 6-2, but they gave a 4-2. We have no control. I can't tell y'all why they did that. Y'all can see how I can look at the system and see how they switch. Look at the 6 and the 7. What's 6 plus 7? 13. Oh, that's why y'all got the whole number. Look right here. What's 6 plus 8? 14. It's a possibility y'all can get a 4-8 pair today, North Carolina. You see how we kept the pairs? 4, 9. This was tricky. So what? 5, 1. We keep the number to the right. 6, 2. But they flipped that 2. I mean, they flipped that 6. No control. Look at this. 7 with the 3. So what this say? 8 with the number 4. Because I told y'all that one. See, a lot of y'all to do this. A lot of y'all to be like, man, that 1 and that 9 bought that 4. A lot of y'all will say that. But I told y'all the 1 and the 9 represent every number. Because look. A 1 and a 4. A 1 and a 4 is a 9. A 1 and a 4 is a 9. So that means a 9 can bring a 1 and a 4. Y'all get where I'm coming from? The 9 is every number, y'all. So look, it's a possibility of 4-8, but let me finish this. Okay, 14 take away 8 is 6. It's a possibility y'all can get this. See, they didn't get the 14 no-go. They didn't get the 9-5 no-go. They didn't get the 8-6 no-go. Because all they did was, what's 8 take away 6? 2. What's 8 plus 6? 14. That's why they flipped that 8-6 to a 4-2. You see this, y'all? I can't tell y'all they was going to do this. But now I can show y'all the after fact. That's why they got that 4-2. The lottery out cold, ain't they, y'all? All they did was flip that 8-6. They nasty, ain't they, y'all? See, this is shit I study, y'all. See, when I don't hit, I got to go back and see what happened. And then when they do this, Yeah, when I don't hit, I used to be mad, but then when I went to go research, I was like, oh no, I ain't had no control over this shit. They out cold for this. I just know next time I see this type of problem, I think about this. This is like me getting my ass whooped in the lottery. When this happened, the lottery stumped me, y'all. Y'all remember I told y'all when you lose a fight, you remember that ass whooping. So I remember the ass when I lost that money. Do y'all get where I'm coming from? They can do the same thing. They can flip this into a 2-4. Y'all get where I'm coming from? Just because how they did this, but I don't care about that. If it happened, it happened. I just be selfish. But I'm gonna follow direction. The 8. So what is that 8 with a 9-5? 8 with an 8-6. 8 with a 7-7. 8 with a 7-2. And 1-4 with an 8. I don't put this up there. North Carolina. Look at this. That whole number right there then. But see, we didn't have that whole number right here. And they flipped that around. See, y'all get where I'm coming from. I gave y'all, we looked at all the examples, y'all. And y'all supposed to take heed. It's cascade here. So you see how I put your pattern with mine. All right, y'all, much love. I gotta cut hair at 11. Put this. I'm gonna put that 8-4. What if it's 8-4-2? What if it's 8-4-0? What if it's 148? What if they flat out give you that 148? But y'all watch the same movie. Y'all can see the ways they can go, my friends. Much love to everybody, y'all. Oh no, much love for y'all. Shit, I'm glad y'all stayed in my class. Y'all gotta think about this. I had like 80 some people on my video.
Excuse me, boss. You have a text message.
All right, y'all. Much love. Much love, y'all. I'm gonna see y'all later. Y'all know, y'all don't, if I work out, it don't need to be no, what's today? Friday? So we waiting on Georgia. I still gotta make my, all right, I'm reading Texas. All right, look there, much love. My mind everywhere. Oh, tomorrow my black top. Y'all want to see them boys play basketball tomorrow? In my church having that black top. Oh no, I don't even have it on this phone. Yeah, that basketball black top. Do I have it? Oh. Yeah, they playing that basketball tomorrow at church. I remember we used to win it. Me and my cousin used to win every year. Then we was like, man, hell no, we about to split this up, man. You get you a team and I get me a team. So then we start playing against each other to try to make it interesting. Y'all get where I'm coming from? But I'm old now. Yeah, we used to battle every year. I'll win here, win. Yeah, we used to battle. Yeah, it's to be a battle. I'm gonna go live tomorrow. I'm gonna go live from my church tomorrow, y'all. A little picnic. Y'all, I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow. Hell yeah, I'm gonna go live. I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow. Yes, I'm gonna go live tomorrow, y'all. Y'all gonna join me live. I gotta let them know. All right, y'all. Much love. Hold on. I gotta shoot. I gotta cut here right quick. Hold on, cause I can get this. I can get them out the way. Hold on. All right, y'all. Much love. All right, y'all. Much love to everybody. Much love to everybody. Oh, what time? Oh, tomorrow. I said 11 o'clock. Yeah, about 11. They probably get started about. Yeah, my turn. I ain't gonna say slow. About 11:30, 12. Y'all to know though, cause I'm gonna go live. I'm gonna still go live for the lottery though. Before, damn, I gotta be at the church at 8. Well, I know how to get down. All right, y'all. Much love. I'm gonna see y'all today anyway. Much love, y'all. Much love. Much love.